questions? Diane, you know what to do.
So, I don't fit into any of your little categories that you said. I'm not a senior yet. Getting there, not. I don't have kids, so I'm not any kids in school. So, and I'm not a veteran. So, am I expected to pay for everything? Well, pretty much, right? So, neither of you, I mean, you're semi in favor. I think you're the only one that would even have an open mind to a sales tax. And nobody else does. So, again, the burden is the state doesn't have this money. It's not coming in. It's still coming down to me paying for everybody. So I would be more in favor of maybe a small sales tax to help out. Even if you paid 1% on luxury items or whatever, TV, whatever you're buying, you're still going to come to New Hampshire and buy it versus going over to Massachusetts and paying 5-7%. You're still going to get money. Now we're getting some money back. And you're helping not just these, certain not class of people, but certain people, right? Now you could help everybody. I think I'm looking for somebody who's going to take care of everybody, not just these people here. Okay? Thank you.
So your property taxes pay for the things that I'm looking to help, and a sales tax would not remain small. They always start out small, but they would not remain small. But you don't have a sales tax and you don't have an income tax right now. If you want to start having 3 different taxes that can change at any given time, then I guess you want to vote for Rick.
I just think we need to look at the whole system of revenue that we have in the state.
So I saw a hand up from Kate, and if Kate and Charlie want to comment on that, I'll give you the opportunity.
Yeah, so an excellent point. When we talk, so the structural deficit that's in Concord is crucial to look at. I would say now I'm not for sales or income, but that doesn't rule out. They talk about we're going to all visit all these aspects of where we get our revenue. We could look to cigarette, the marijuana question when it comes up. Okay, I'm sorry, but the way we have to work on the deficit so everyone is included. Let's say down the line, 10 years, you find out, and property taxes haven't kept going up astronomically, and we can add a 2% sales tax, so then everyone, let's say if you could do that, everyone in the town would pay significantly lower property taxes and maybe $100 on their goods. I'm not for that now. I think we have other solutions because that's our thing, not having those taxes. But you could look at cigarette tax, legalization of marijuana. There are other things that I would absolutely consider first to create exactly what you need and what, but when my children go to school, I'm going to be where you are. Everyone is. We're all going to get there if we're lucky enough to live that long. So we have to deal with it.
Great. Charlie, did you want to add anything?
Oh, I'm sorry. Can I add
Just
one more thing?
Sure, if
okay.
it's good. Yeah.
Also, property taxes and good schools are what give your property good value, which is important for your resale. So.
Well, Diane, I feel the way you feel in a lot of ways, but I still don't want to see an income tax or a sales tax for the simple reason. When I moved here, my taxes were $250 a year. Now they're $12,000. If we turn it, which shows you that it just kept going up and up and up. And that's because everybody finds more ways to spend the money to increase your taxes. So my feeling on this, it's like Massachusetts. When Volpe put in the sales tax in Massachusetts, I think it was either 1 or 2% at the time. 4, 3, 3. And what is it now? 7, 6, 5? It just increases, and that's what I feel is if we got a sales tax or a state tax, then what would happen is every time this Concord wanted more money, they just increase the tax, just like they do to us on the gas tax. That's why I wouldn't go with it, because it gives them a free run of another place to get money.
All right, this will be, you guys won't even have to get up for this one because it's a yes or no question, okay? I know politicians have a tough time saying yes or no stand alone. So we'll see if we can do this. Back in May, a bill that would have allowed parents to use state tax dollars to educate their children outside of public schools, including at religious and private schools or with homeschooling, was voted down by the House. Would you have supported the bill? So essentially, this is a voucher, right? You'd be able to take it into a Catholic school, private school, whatnot. So the House voted this down. How would you have voted, Charlie?
I would have voted in favor.
So you're a yes, Deborah? You're a yes? You're a no? No. You're a no. Okay. So that kind of illustrates which side of the table I think everybody's on. Any other questions? Well, I was just trying to. Okay. So fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. I will say this. One of the reasons, to politicians' credit, one of the reasons they hardly ever give you a yes or no answer is because things are more complicated than a yes or a no. So I will say that much. So that's a fair standpoint to have. There's always a reason. So any other questions? So here's the deal. These folks deserve our thanks because they've stood up to run for something. Everybody can complain. All day long you can complain. But these folks want to be part of the solution, okay? And they're trying hard to get a job which pays $100 a year, okay? You do get a license plate, and I think you get an easy pass now. So, yeah, that was, right. They should have told you that. So let's have a round of applause, at least for everyone stepping up. So what's going to happen is on between now and November 6th, I know these folks. I've seen them around the transfer station, so they will be there if people want to talk to them personally. I'm sure they'll stick around tonight a little bit too. But for the folks at home, if you want to talk to them, that's the best place to do it. That's the way we do it in Newton. So be sure and kind of pull over safely and go chat with them. And I think, Jack, if you need to put them to work over at the transfer station, if you get too busy, just give them one of those yellow vests or whatever, and we can put them to work. But so November 6th in this room, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., we're going to vote. So make sure everybody turns out. If you need an absentee ballot, make sure you take care of that, because my thing I always say is the midterm election always gets the lowest voter turnout, which is too bad because, as these people have talked about tonight, this is our money. This is as close as you can get to your pocketbook, I would say, when we're voting for, and God bless the folks running for positions in Washington. That's a little further away from our pocketbook. This is much closer. So if there's nothing else, go Red Sox. Let's go for a win tonight, and we'll see you guys on November 6th. Thank you very much. Thanks.